I'm gonna wash these. Got some strawberries. I'm gonna wash these off. And I make I am gonna make some pancakes. I'm weak. Hey, how you doing? So I'm gonna be making some blueberry pancakes for my clients for tomorrow morning. So that's what I'm about to do. Turn this TV. So that's what I'm about to do. I'm about to make these pancakes and stuff. And that will be it for me. The last thing I gotta do. Oh no, I gotta also wash some clothes. Still. I'm the nicest. Sweetest actually. Sweetest person. Until I'm not. I wish they had cereal. They sure as hell would be eating some cereal. And I wouldn't be cooking that shit. But this is how it looks. This is the water because they cannot have milk. And they're gonna be having these pancakes. A lot of them are lactose intolerant where they cannot have milk. So we will be using butter and water for these pancakes. Nothing, no milk products. They actually stopped buying milk. They used to buy milk and some of them started getting sick. Like some of them really cannot have no dairy. Like I'm lactose intolerant, but it don't take me out. It make me run to the bathroom. So, because when I make pancakes or waffles, I like to use milk. But I don't use, I use oat milk. I don't use regular milk. I don't even know. Who the hell still drink regular milk? Who still drink cow milk? Anybody still drink cow milk? Because I'm like, I don't even know people who buy cow milk anymore. I think everybody I know buy like almond or oat milk. Now, don't get me fucked up. The one thing that I will use cow milk for is if I make banana pudding, like around the holidays when I'm making desserts and stuff, I use regular fucking milk. I use whole milk. I use cow milk. Because that's the time where, I ain't gonna lie, oat milk and almond milk don't pull, it don't pull the pudding and stuff together well. I do shop at Sam's Club. I do. You say your DoorDash is more expensive than OnlyFans. You pay for that? Porn is free. Go on Google. I didn't even know people. I didn't even know people pay for, like, when people be like, people make all this money on OnlyFans. I be like, how? Like, people really paying to see people naked? Why? I'm not trying to be mean or nothing, but like, why? So this is how we looking. It's gonna be cinnamon blueberry pancakes. I gotta make 8. They all get 2 each. It's 4 guys. I just like to make sure there's no lumps. Whole milk with cookies, I can't do it. I just can't do it. It's just, you don't feel like different after drinking whole milk. Like you don't feel like extra full. Like you don't ever feel like extra full drinking whole milk. I can't do it. Shout outs to the people who can drink whole milk because you something serious. But shout outs to the people who can drink whole milk and drink a glass of whole milk with nothing in it, no chocolate, no strawberry. Because yes, you got to be a little mental. Like there's no way. I don't even know. I know people, like I have a friend, he'll get a half, like say we go drinking, like we drinking and stuff and we hanging out. And I remember when I lived in Brooklyn, New York, when I used to live in Brooklyn, he would go to the deli, because the deli, 24/7 or whatever. This dude would go to the deli and go get a half a gallon of milk and drink the whole milk after we got drunk or came back from the club or something. And I used to be like, bruh, how do you do that? Like, how do you sit up there and drink whole milk? But he would do it with no shame. I gotta break these things up. This what is it? The blueberries. Trying to make my batter a little thicker. So anyway, so the point is I'm gonna make this breakfast and then I'm gonna go from there and I'm going to sit here and put these pancakes up, and then they eat breakfast about 5 a.m. They eat breakfast the same time every day, about 5 a.m. Well, you go ahead and walk that fish. Walk that fish. Since you said you gotta go walk your fish. I've heard that statement before. That's such a cute little statement. Real cute, real funny. Good book. If you haven't read it, go read it. I am almost done. And I didn't even know there was a movie to this book. And I'm gonna go check that out as well. Butter this pan up. Hopefully these pancakes, they quick, because I ain't trying to be making them too long now. You already watched the movie? It's pretty good? All right, well, I got to finish the book. I got like, how many more pages I got? Let me get to this book is over, but let's see. I got maybe like 150 pages to go. Out of 300 something pages. Yeah, that's why I don't be messing with no milk. I don't know how y'all do it. Yes, me and my husband, every month, me and my husband, we get one book, and we'll because we're busy, and we'll try to read one book together and then talk about it and discuss it. I think we're gonna read Stephen King next. Holly, I think that's what it's called. Holly? Is that what it's called? Holly? Yeah, a lot of people don't read books anymore. A lot of people do the audio. And I don't have an issue with the audio, but it's just not gonna hit the same. Oh, what's that on my chin here? Yeah. But I have a new episode of No Love Lost 2.0 coming out tomorrow called Grinder Stories Part 2. Grinder Stories Part 1 is out right now, and so is Be Free. Make sure you guys go check it out. It's on Apple in Spotify and iHeartRadio. New podcast episode. It came out last week Monday. Well, last week Tuesday actually, because I was sick. I had COVID last week, y'all. Thank God I don't have COVID anymore. But I ended up catching COVID. How, I don't know. But it was bad. Put me on my ass. So I had caught COVID about almost over a week ago. Don't have COVID anymore. Tested negative. But it definitely was whooping my ass. I'll tell you that. It was. Then my whole damn house caught it, right? So I got it first. And then my whole house had it literally a day and a half later. I went from sleeping with a whole bunch of clothes on, taking them off, putting them on, taking them off, putting them on. It was just so bad. Because it's like my body couldn't like get the temperature right. It's like my body was like, ooh, it didn't know what to do. Somebody's watching me. It's my anxiety. I can't get that song out my head. Is anybody else like heard that song by Doshi and cannot get it out their head? Like that shit is stuck in my head. I burnt my damn iPad. If I didn't burn my iPad, I would go live on TikTok as well as on YouTube. But now I got to do one at a time until my new iPad comes. What's going on? So what are y'all doing tonight? I'm at work. I'm working. I'm making this breakfast, and then I'm going to. I think the clothes are almost done in the laundry, and then I'm gonna do some more laundry, and then that's it for the night. I'm just gonna chill, probably read my book. I'll probably go on TikTok live later tonight. Yeah, I'm most likely will go to TikTok live later tonight. Well, it's understandable. I don't know, depending on if you're on the East Coast or the West Coast, it is 9:55 at night. I'm on the East Coast, so it's 9:56 now. So it all depends on the time you are, because sometimes we get people on here from different countries or different. They're on the West Coast, and if you're on the West Coast, it's a different time. I used to have a friend who lived in the West Coast until she moved back to the East Coast, and we used to. I used to get off work at like 3 o'clock in the morning, and she would call me because it would be like I think 12 o'clock her time, and because I think we were 3 hours behind, and yeah, then she would call me like, hey, like I remember it was. She was supposed to spend her birthday in the West Coast, and I was about to say, "Oh, happy birthday! It's my anxiety." I told my husband I'll call him at 10:05, so that's when I'm gonna get off this live. I'm not gonna be done with these pancakes, but he gotta go to work at 7 a.m. So I like to speak to him before he goes to bed. And what I used to do is I would be on the phone with him, and I would be live on my iPad. But since I threw the iPad in the fire by accident and burnt it, that's the situation. Flipping these pancakes. Let's see, this is the first one. Came out pretty good. I know how to make pancakes. Let's go. Oh my God. What's up? I haven't seen you on a live in a minute. But I ain't go live yesterday. But what's going on, Jimmy's mom? Let me get this pancake off. Sorry, y'all. Saw something on the TV. You did comment? I'm probably gonna get back on live a little later. After I get off the phone with him, I will probably get back on live. I didn't see the comment. How you been? I gotta look. I didn't see the comment. That's the damn fire I did it on. Yeah, but yeah, just making these pancakes for the clients. Making these pancakes. I got 2 pancakes. I gotta make 8 in total. Yeah, I am going to be back on YouTube. Pretty much my new iPad comes on Thursday. So by Thursday, I'll have that set up and I'll be able to do both, being on the phone and because I need to go live on TikTok and I need to do some TikTok battles. That's what I need to do, so I can make that coin. So, I do TikTok, to make money. It is what it is. That's life. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thank you. And make sure you check out some of my videos. Pretty much my channel is pretty much about my life, about working with people with special needs, people with mental health. I do not really show my clients because of clients' rights. So I work with people with autism. And then I also have a client who lives with me that has autism. And then I work with another client that has autism. And then what else? And then I'm a podcast host of No Love Lost 2.0. If you guys go and check that out on Apple, on your iPhones, or Android, on Spotify, you can catch the podcast. And you'll definitely enjoy my content because my podcast is for grown folks. It ain't for, it ain't no, we say some things on there. We get a little serious. We got a new episode coming out tomorrow morning at 4:15 a.m. Eastern time. So, it's a lot of content. Stay coming out. And pretty much this is going to wrap up. This second episode is going to wrap up the last week's episode of Grinder Stories. What would you consider an age for your podcast? I think my podcast is 18 and over. 18 and over. I definitely think it's an 18 and over podcast because it's a lot of explicit content where we talk about things that some people may not find appropriate for anybody under 18, even if they are doing that at 18, because, at a young age, I was sexually active. I actually wish I wasn't as sexually active at a young age, but I was. So, so we do talk about sex. We talk about life, marriage, families, cheating, infidelity, friends, life. Basically what happens in everybody's life, not in everybody's life, but happens and can touch in all avenues of life. People who have that different experiences. Like even me, like I'm recently married. I got married January 3rd of this year of 2025. And this is my first few months of marriage. Like I've been married February. Oh my God, I've been married 2 months. I didn't even realize that. 2 months. I've been 2 months. 2 months. That's it. But we got forever to go. We got forever to go. I gotta tell my husband like, hey baby, we've been married 2 months. Ooh, 2 months and a few days. But our wedding is at the end of the year in December. We're having a royal snow wedding. Basically, the theme is gonna be like Winter Wonderland. Hey, pancakes, they coming along. Yeah, so that's what we're doing right now. Right now, we're in the middle of planning the wedding. But like I did tell you guys in the last live, my husband was in a car accident this past Saturday after leaving me at the dentist. I was at the dentist to get a root canal. Um, was it a root canal? Yeah, I was getting a root canal, and he had left. And 4 minutes later, he calls me saying he got in an accident. So that's what happened. And then on Sunday, I threw my goddamn iPad in the garbage. Well, not in the garbage, in the fire by accident. Marriage just means the partner don't have to give no booty to get you to take them out for dinner. You think so? Let me tell you something. I celebrate my husband no matter what. It doesn't matter. It could be a Tuesday and I celebrate him. I'll take him out any day, whatever day, 7 days, whatever he wants. I like to please him like he likes to please me. So he takes care of me very well. You know, he takes care of the home. I make the money. He takes care of the home, but he works too. But I pretty much take care of the home. Do you live in Texas? No, I don't live in Texas. I do live in the South though. I moved from up north. I'm from New York. I'm from Queens, technically Queens, New York, but I moved from Brooklyn, New York, 2.5 years ago to where I live now. So I've been in the South for 2.5 years, and also living in the South, I thought food was gonna be like delicious because I'm in the South. Trash. I miss New York food. Oh no, I don't live in no damn Atlanta. Ooh, I don't live in no Atlanta. I would never move to Atlanta. That's the crazy thing is, the one place I would never go is Atlanta. Now, mind you, I ain't got no personal issue with Atlanta, but I ain't going there. Um, was the food? The food in New York City, baby. The food is delicious. The food down here, trash. I rather cook at home. Actually, I cook at home because I don't like the food. But I grew up with a lot of siblings. Like I have 9 sisters and 2 brothers. So I grew up. We always really ate mostly at home due to the fact that it's very expensive to eat out. But so cooking, I've been cooking for years. I've been cooking Thanksgiving since I was 15 years old. So cooking is something that we do. But there are a few restaurants that me and my husband, we do like. We like Bonefish. We like Tandoori. That's an Indian place. Bonefish is a really nice restaurant. Beautiful. And then I think what else do we like? I think this place is called the Garden something, but it's like Thai food. It's really good. But you have 7 brothers and 2 sisters. See, you have a big family like me. I have 9 sisters and 2 brothers. So we quite often we do not all talk. Um, we are a lot older now. I am not one of the youngest. I am 33. The youngest are now 26. Yeah, the youngest are now 26. They're babies. Well, they're not babies, but the youngest are older now. I actually talked to my little brother yesterday, and I was telling him like, "Hey, we need to definitely have a better relationship, as far as the closeness, because we don't have any issues. I'm older than him, so I guess I moved out the house at 18, went to college, and I never came back. That was the situation. I went and graduated college. I went, started living my life. I do have a big family, but unfortunately, we're not close. And I mean, none of us. We're not close. Like, even my dad said, my dad was like, I got all these kids and none of y'all close. That I was like, yep, it is what it is. You can't make something happen that it's just not what it is, you know? You know. And do I wish to be closer to them, to be realistic with you? I don't. I'm not in that place anymore where when I was younger, where I want to be that close to my family. I just don't. I don't have that desire anymore. My favorite book. Now, my favorite book of all times is back when I was a kid. And that's like the Harry Potter books. That's my favorite books of all times. But my current favorite books, I like reading a lot of true crime. So I wouldn't say I really have like a favorite, but I like a lot of true crime. That's what's up. I wish I was not. Why? That's a beautiful thing to be close. I don't wish I was close to my siblings. If I was, cool. But since I'm not, whatever. That's just where I am with it. And I'm sure that's where they are with it too. It's like, it's no love lost. Literally, the name of my channel. Because it comes down to the fact that we cannot be, we're humans, right? And we grow up and we move and we live our own individual lives. Some of us get married. Some of us have kids. Hold on, y'all. And back. Sorry, y'all. I had to leave real quick. But because I told him way too much, like, yeah, I want to be close, but like, I wish I didn't tell them as much, like, I really don't have. Oh yeah, you definitely gotta be careful talking to family. I You gotta be careful what you tell them, because then it becomes the family business, and I don't like shit like that. Shit like that gets you popped in the mouth. That's the one thing I don't like about sometimes with families. Like, you tell one person and then the whole damn family know. And it's like, I didn't collectively have a family meeting and want everybody to know. If I wanted everybody to know, I would have held a damn family meeting and said, hey, y'all, this was going on with me. How many? I got my 8 pancakes. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh. Oh, I don't. I actually about to have my 8 pancake. Yeah, like, I don't care for shit like that. But like, the real reason why, like, I think like my older sister, I used to be really close to her. Like, I mean, talk every day. Like, we would talk like for hours. Sometimes we would just sit on the phone. It'd be having our own day, doing our own day, and just be talking on the phone. But now, fuck that hoe. Adeline. Hey, Adeline. What's up, baby? Back to the books. I never really. I did, but it's still my favorite. I have actually reread them quite a few times. But I just got back into book reading maybe a few months ago, because I used to work a night job at a pig factory, at Smithfield Pig Factory. And I used to work there at night for like 2 years when I first moved to the South. And what happened was, I really couldn't. I used to get off at 3 o'clock in the morning. I used to go in at 5 and get off at 3 a.m. So it's like my day, I couldn't do it, but now I can. I really like Colin Hoover books. You know what? I'm not that familiar with him, to be honest. So maybe you could tell me a few books to check out, and I can check them out. What up, Addie? I'm definitely down for some recommendations if you have some. Don't put them in the live because I'm not going to see it later. But if you put it, like, go on one of my last videos and comment some books that you like, and I'll definitely check it out. Right now, I am on It Ends With Us. Right now, that's what I'm currently reading. I think our next book is a Stephen King book, which is Holly. And I think after that, then we have the freedom to go check out some other books. This is what I'm currently reading right now. It Ends With Us. And then when I'm done with that, we're gonna read a Stephen King book, and then we're definitely open to more suggestions. Like I said, if you have a suggestion of a good book, write it down in my not in the live because I'm not gonna see it because when the live is over, sometimes I don't see these chats because so it's during the feed. Put it in like one of my videos, and then I'll write it down and check it out later. But also, if you guys want more content from me, far as what I am on social media as No Love Lost on TikTok and on Instagram and on Facebook. No Love Lost 2.0. I also have content on Facebook, and the content on Facebook is different than the content that I put on YouTube. And then also, if you want to listen to my podcast, all you have to put is No Love Lost 2.0 in your Apple browser for Apple Podcasts or Spotify or iHeartRadio. It's gonna be Holly. You did watch my TikTok? Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna be going live on TikTok later. Well, that's the thing is I have more than one TikTok. I have a personal TikTok as well, and my personal TikTok is where I go live at. Um, I don't know. I've never put my personal TikTok on here, but that's where I go live and I do like TikTok battles and stuff. My stepmom actually read that book and she said it was pretty good. Yeah, that's the next book that I'm going to be checking out. Ooh. I gotta put a fresh glove on. I gotta put fresh gloves on actually. Okay, the last pancake. Ugh. I believe that. So okay. Pancakes are done, and they will be having pancakes in the morning. And I'm about to wash these dishes. I'm actually about to go because I got to call my husband. I'll be back on live later. I appreciate everybody that comes on here. And Food looks there pretty good. I did not. I'm actually reading your last two comments now. What I said was put the book names in, go to one of my videos, a short or a regular video, comment the book names, and I will check them out because they'll be there. Because when I turn this live off, it won't be there. So when I turn this live off, the video, unfortunately, I will not see the comments. So I can, like, the live will be saved, but the comment won't be. So if you could, I would really appreciate you writing those names in a video. They came out fine. I don't know where they got this shit from. I don't feel like this shit's Sophie at all. Okay, so I have a client back there having a, it sounds like a meltdown, so I'm about to go see what that's about. And hopefully he's, okay, let me go back there right now, actually. Let me see what the hell is going on. Hey, buddy, is everything all right? Are you okay? Why are you screaming? Something wrong? You need something? You need some water? Okay, I'll get you some water. I'll be right back, okay? Yeah, I'm screaming like somebody killing him back here. Let me give this man some water. Oof. Oh, appreciate it, appreciate it. Okay. I need to finish washing these dishes, but I hear him. Why is he screaming like that? I don't know what the hell going on. The butter is like, listen, I'm not eating. I don't eat here. Here, buddy. All right, try to calm down, okay? Play some of your music or something if you need to. Oh, I didn't even realize I just did that. Whatever. All right, you guys, make sure you guys show that love and make sure you guys listen. That is not regular butter. It's not butter, so they'll be all right. But I gotta go because I gotta call my husband. All right, thank you guys. Make sure you keep showing that love. Haley K, make sure that you put those recommendations for those books in the video comments. So go to a video and make sure you comment so I can see. I gotta call Baby and make sure he's good and say good night to him. And I'll be live later. I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you for showing that love to No Love Lost 2.0.